Today we'll be going over the best sneaker releases of June 2020. These will have high profit. Like this video and subscribe for more sneaker releases and resale predictions. Alright, first up we have the Air Force 1 Puerto Rico. These are going to drop on June 2nd. These are going to retail for $130 and resell for around $200 to $230. I think these are a really nice pair of sneakers, and I definitely think they'll probably resell for a lot, especially because they've got the Puerto Rican flag on them, and a lot of people that are Puerto Rican might want to support it with the Puerto Rican flag on their shoe. So these might go for a good amount on the aftermarket because they're definitely a nice pair of shoes, and a lot of people are going to like these and try and wear them because they're just a nice clean pair of shoes. So I'm guessing these will go for a lot of money, and if you can, try and cop them because you'll make a lot of profit. Alright, next up is the Jordan 6 Retro Hare. These are going to retail for $190. They're going to drop on June 5th, and they're going to resell for around $240. So I think these are a really nice pair of shoes, and since they're Jordan Retro, a lot of the recent retros have been doing pretty good, like the Flints, and a lot of the other ones in like the weird color, the weird models, like the 6s and the 13s. So I think these will definitely do pretty good. The Flints are at like $300 right now, so I think these will probably do a little bit less, but I think they could definitely do a lot just because of the coronavirus and everything like that. So stock numbers might be a little bit below what people think they are, and then there'll be a lot more hype for them. So the price will be a little bit higher than everyone will think. Alright, next up we got the New Balance 327 Navy White. These will drop June 6th. They're going to retail for $100 and resell for about $175. So these are a really nice pair of sneakers, and just because New Balance's hype has really been on the come up lately, I think these will do really good on the resale market just because New Balance has been doing really well and a lot more people are getting into the New Balances, and since these are such low retail, there will be a lot of margin to actually get profit. So I think if you can, go for these as many times as you can because it'll be really easy to make money, and the more pairs you get, the more money you'll get. So it's going to be really easy to make money, so get as many as you can of these. Next up is the Nike Space Hippie 03. These are going to retail for $180, going to drop on June 11th and resell for around $250 plus. These are going to be really weird to predict just because there's been nothing like it releasing recently, but they have a lot of hype right now and the stock's going to be pretty low, so I think these will resell for a good amount. There's also a couple other shoes from the Space Hippie pack. They might not do as well, but one that will do well is the Nike Space Hippie 01. He's going to retail for $130 and resell for around $240 plus. Really, on a lot of these pairs, we don't really know the hype because there's not any recent sneakers that are like these, and it's just a whole new type of thing that Nike's done, which I think is really cool because these shoes are very unique, and they might kind of rise in price if they don't release anything like these in a couple years. Alright, next up we got the Nike Dunk Low St. John's. These are going to drop on June 12th. They're going to retail for $100 and resell for around $300. These are definitely the most hyped sneaker of the month just because they kind of look like the New Beginnings pack Jordan 1, and they're just a really nice clean pair of sneakers. And since they're dunk low and dunk hype has been absolutely shooting up recently, I think these will have to do really well in the resale market. $300, and they'll probably just keep rising in price in the couple months after their release. So I'd say if you get these, hold on to them for a couple months. They'll probably reach $500 pretty quickly, and then you sell them then and just reap the most benefits as possible. Alright, next up we got the Yeezy 350 V2 Zyon. These are going to drop on June 13th, and the retail on these is going to be $220, and the resale is going to be $300 plus. These are really nice, and I think they're probably going to be the best Yeezy colorway to drop in a while, just because they kind of look like the Statics and the Turtle Doves had a baby, and they're just a really nice colorway, and I think just because they've been delayed a couple times, the price might be even higher than I predicted, and because of coronavirus, I don't know, everything is kind of pushing the price higher on these, so I definitely think these could go higher than even $300. They could be $350, $400 maybe, but they're definitely going to be a really hype shoe that you have to go for in every size because they're going to be really easy to make profit on. Next up, we got the Jordan 5 Top 3. These are going to release on June 13th with a retail of $200. They're going to resell for around $315. These are really hyped right now, and I think a lot of people will want them just because they're a top 3, and I don't know, it's just a really nice pair of sneakers. Because the Jordan 5 might not be as hyped as the Jordan 1s were, but definitely will resell for a good amount of money. So I would tell you to go for every size in the shoe because they're all going to resell for a good amount and make you a good amount of profit. Alright, next up we got the Nike Air Max 90 Dunk Camo Orange. These are going to retail for $140 and resell for around $180. They're going to drop on June 16th. These are alright. I mean, they've already dropped a couple of dunk camos, so I think the price could be a little bit lower on these, but I think they'll resell for at least some lunch money, so go for these and just get some easy money. Maybe boost up your seller's account on eBay, StockX, or GOAT, or just sell it to someone in person and make a little bit of money, maybe like 40-50 bucks. And of course, go for the larger size because the large size are going to resell for more money. Alright, next up we got the Yeezy 380 Blue Oat. These are going to drop on June 18th or some other random date because you like to drop stuff weirdly like that. They're going to retail for $230 and resell for around $230 because there's not going to be much resell on them. But for the reflectives, they might resell for a little bit more. They're going to retail for $250 and probably resell for around $300 in most sizes. I don't know if you really want to go for those because there's not going to be much margin. And for the ones that aren't reflective, there's going to be no margin. So don't expect these to resell for that much. And just don't expect to make a lot of profit if you do buy these and try to resell them. Alright, next up we got the Jordan 4 Metallic Red. These are going to drop on June 20th. They're going to retail for $190 and resell for around $240. And they're a pretty nice shoe. Like I said with the purples, they're nothing special, but I think these are probably going to be the best performing out of all 4 colorways of the metallic pack, just because it's a red shoe and they're kind of similar to the red Jordan 1 metallics. So I think this one's definitely going to do the best out of all 4 metallics. Alright, next up we got the Nike Dunk Low Champs colors. These are going to drop on June 25th and retail for $100 and resell for around $250. These are Denver Broncos colorway, and I definitely think they're a pretty nice shoe. So I definitely think you should go for these as much as you can. Any raffles, go for them, because they're also probably going to go a little bit up in price after the drop. Maybe they start at $250, and in a couple months they might be at $350, just because of the dunk hype, and these recent dunk lows have been performing really well. Alright, next up we got the Yeezy Quantum Barium. These are going to drop on June 25th. The retail on these is going to be $250, and they're going to resell for around $350. I think these are a really nice pair of shoes, and I definitely think they might get delayed because a lot of the Yeezy Quantums have been getting delayed. Like the original ones, the lifestyle ones have been getting delayed out of their mind. These are going to be the lifestyle version. I definitely think these are a really nice pair of shoes. They definitely should resell for a lot just because there's a lot of hype over the Quantums, and especially this Barium colorway, in my opinion, is a lot better than the original colorway. So they definitely should go for a good amount of money, and they definitely should net you a good profit if you go for these. So go for these in all sizes. All sizes are going to perform well at least. Alright, next up we got the Jordan 1 High Tie-Dye. These are going to drop on June 25th, or June 26th actually. They're going to retail for $170 and resell for around $250 plus. These are going to be in women's sizes, so the higher sizes are probably going to do better. But, I mean, a lot of sizes are going to do good just because it's a Jordan 1. The lower sizes are also going to do good because of grade school and stuff like that. But these are a really nice shoe, and the hype has been really high for these. So go for these in every size you can because you'll make profit in every size. And go for these on foot sites. Go for these as much as you can because if you do get them, you'll make a lot of profit. Alright, next up we got the Yeezy 350 V2 Zebra. These are only going to drop in Asia. They're going to drop on June 27th. These are going to retail for around $220 and resell for over $300 easily. And I think if you live in Asia or Australia, you should definitely go for these because you're going to resell for a lot. But for the rest of people in the world, I would look for Zebra restock somewhere else, sometime later. And also, if you want a pair of these for personals, this is a good time to buy them because stock prices, or the prices on StockX and GOAT will go down a lot. Alright, if you want to join a really good Discord for free, there's a link in the description to my Discord. In my Discord we got monitors, we got slots, we basically got everything, and I think it's just a really good community to join, and especially because it's free. Like with anything that's free, you can just get it, or you could leave. So with something that's free and provides actual value, you kind of have to join it. So, also, you can leave whenever you want. So if you don't like it, you don't like the notifications anymore, you can just leave. But since it's something that's free, it's not like you wasted anything on it. So, join the group. There's a link in the description. There's a lot of information in there. We got basically everything in there. Anything you could want sneaker-wise, it's in there. And we got monitors. We got everything you'd want. If you're a sneaker reseller, if you're just any kind of reseller, we got monitors, we got slots, we got a marketplace, we got tickets, we got everything. Anything you can want, we got it.